What's up, folks? So today I'm going to be going to a lake that I haven't been to in, I would say, about 20 years. The last time I was there, I was using my float tube because I heard there were striper out there and there were boils and all that good stuff. Well, what I did was I took some minnows out there and I was drifting around and I actually did catch a striper on my float tube. So what I've been doing is just kind of doing some research, and I found out that there's a lot of striper in there, and there's boils all over the place, but you just gotta kind of wait around and look for them. So today, I'm actually going to go out there and also fish for some crappie and some bluegill, but I brought some striper gear with me. Today is going to be a cool deal. So if I see any schools, I'm going to cast out and see if I can catch a striper on my little fiberglass boat. So join me, guys. I'll show you guys when I get there, and hopefully we'll catch some fish today. And out there, I think there's no size limit. I'm not sure, but I know it's 10 a person. So I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna double check and make sure. But you can keep 10 striper, and guys are just they're following the boils around, and they're there. There's lots of striper there. So you guys come along. If you're new to my channel, I'm Jay. This is On the Reel with Jay, man. We're gonna go. I'll take you guys out to where I go fishing, what I like to go fish for, what I like to catch, you know, what works for me, and hopefully you guys can learn and have some fun watching me go out there and go get them. All right, guys, I will see you on the water. All right, guys, well, I made it out here. I'm at New Hogan, and it's been about 20 years since I've been here. It's a beautiful lake, though. There's a main launch here, and I'm gonna be probably cruising over to this side over here. It's supposed to be shallow over here, and I'm gonna look for some bluegill and crappie. But in the meantime, the good thing about New Hogan is if you watch around, you'll see boils. You'll see striper boils. They'll push the bait up, and then you can just shoot over there, and whatever you cast them, you know, some top water bait or a little minnow or something, you can catch a bunch of them. And the limit is like 10 here, so I'm gonna be looking for that too as well. But I'm gonna cruise around. The dam's way over there, so I think somebody told me that's a pretty good area. But I'm gonna go cruise around and just kind of see if I can find some structure somewhere, maybe some buoys, because that tells you when it's a little shallower. See if I can find some bluegill and some crappie. But in the meantime, I'll be looking for some stripers. So hopefully we can catch, you know, all three today. But in the meantime, y'all, stay tuned. Next time you see me, hopefully I'll have a fish. All right, guys. So as you can see, it's actually the next day. The phone died again. I'm going to have to get one of those chargers that like sticks on the back of the phone. Because I had another charger and I thought I was charging the phone and it only gave it like 25%, something like that. What's up, folks? So as you can see, I'm back at home. It's the next day. I had some phone issues yesterday, so I wasn't able to document what happened to me. I kind of, you know, I only am catching like 4 little bluegill, and I did have a striper on, I believe, because he broke my line. I had 6-pound test on, and I could feel that he was. It could have been a bass, but I think it was one of the stripers there. I had a tough day yesterday. Long day. I was out there 6.5, 7 hours, something like that. But here's the thing. As soon as I had launched, I was out there fishing about 5-6 minutes. And then a park ranger came over to me. And I thought she was going to tell me or ask me for my license, which is fine, whatever. But she started talking to me and asked me what I was fishing for. I told her whatever was biting. I told her bass, striper, crappie, bluegill, whatever. But she was telling me, yeah. And I said, well, aren't there boils around? She goes, yeah, if you go over to the dam, there's some orange pylons over there. Go over there. And that way you'll see that's where they've been or whatever. So I took her advice and I went over there and fished all along that whole area and just kind of hung around. I was kind of excited because I was waiting for a boil. I wanted to show you guys a boil. Never happened. And when I got back from getting ready to load my boat up, another guy came out and said that there were boils, but it was on the other side of the lake. She gave me the wrong advice, so I wasn't around and I didn't see him. Anyway, it was just a tough day. I was out there all day long. I'm probably not going to go back because what happened was they dropped the water like 60 feet in a couple weeks, which messes up the lake a lot. And it was all the vegetation that I was going to fish for bluegill and all that was out of the water. So the fish were deeper and there's a lot, it was just hard to catch. I ended up catching 3 bluegill, I think, something like that at the end of the day. But just a tough day. New Hogan is not like what I expected, but it's okay. I'm on to the new lake next week, or not like next week. Next time I go out fishing, and come join me because I'm doing new lakes every week until I find a good one. So, all right, guys. Well, it's Jay. It's On the Reel with Jay, man. Come follow me, and in the meantime, be safe out there. Have a great and powerful day.